There, Geelong Pacing Cup. We've got horses out on the track. There is your favourite Sokiola. My numbers here, 3, 7, 2 and 1. 3, 7, 2 and 1. We spoke to Lance Justice before. Has been an eventful night for Lance. He has had to put Sokiola through a veterinary examination after the horse did get down in the float after the sulky fell off the back of the float. But he's been out, he's warmed up the horse, and Lance is very confident that the horse is spot on. Obviously, he is the one to beat from the barrier draw. He's the track record here at Geelong, the track record holder. Of course, he was very brave running second in the SA Cup last start. He is the Miracle Mile winner and he is the class runner. He's the one to beat, but I can tell you there is a little quiet confidence about from the butt camp about Mr. DG. My sources tell me he did work sensationally during the week, Mr. DG. He obviously too was a place getter in that South Australian Cup. Like Sokiola, he was very, very brave in running third there. He did a mountain of work. I'd suggest he's going to be sitting up outside Sokiola again here. He's going to have to do all the work again. Expect a war here. They'll go down with nothing left in the tank, I'd suggest here. This will be a terrific battle. I think the two of these stand out. Load up your Cornellas and Exactas here. They are, as I said, the class runners. Thought number 2, Janelle's Son, might be the one that's certainly going to add some value for your trifectas at the moment. This horse draws gate 2, an impressive winner leading throughout last start. Had no luck in the Horsham Cup the start prior. Expect this one to fire out and be your early leader and then take a trail on Sokiola. If not, Sokiola's probably got the speed to maybe cross it, but I can guarantee you you'll see Janelle's Son get across Mont Denver Gold at the start and be taking the trip on the back of Sokiola here. Obviously, Mont Denver Gold has to be considered from that draw, just taking the quiet trip. I'd expect that he will be 3 back the peg line. He had no chance when second last time to Janelle's Son, just with the sectionals they had to run. He came home in 56.2. It was a terrific performance coming home in those sectionals, but obviously, as I said, he was beaten a little way, but he gets his opportunity here from the draw. Of the rest of them, as you see your Cannington update on screen there with number 2, your Popular Elect, and good support for Rainbow Tiger, the 4 there. Running through the rest of them there, the 4 guy. Look, he's probably been a touch down on his best. He's going to need luck. Wally Walton won this race 2 years ago. He's probably not in the same form. He's getting on in years. But look, you can never discount old Wally. You know he'll give you 110% when he gets out on the track. We spoke about Mr. DG. Country Ways, should I say, is the interesting runner here. He won this race last year. He sat back in the field from a second line draw. They went very hard and he charged over the top of them. Blake Fitzpatrick hoping that similar scenario can occur here with the Popular Elects having a crack at one another up in front. He has several options here, Blake, as to what he does. This horse has been freshened up, and I can guarantee Brian Hancock wouldn't have sent him down here for his good looks. So certainly has to be considered if the speed is genuine. 9 Western Light racing for the locals here. He'll be the Popular Victory if he can upset them here. John Clark just charging past me here at the moment with this horse. He's had no luck whatsoever of late. Support for Sokiola. He is in the red now at $1.90. As I said, some quiet confidence about from the butt camp that they can test him. They do stand out as the 2 here. Expect them to fight out what should be a terrific Geelong Pacing Cup, proudly sponsored by APCO Easy Shops, who are tremendous supporters of this race. Group 3, $40,000 APCO Easy Shops Geelong Pacing Cup. Horses up behind the mobile. Your favourite coming out of gate 3 in the maroon colours with the silver striped sleeves. Lance Justice and Sokiola. Dan Malecki, your caller. Let's head to Dan.
Just about set. Group 3, 2,570 metre APCO Easy Shops Geelong Pacing Cup. And they're ready to go. Green light on racing. Janelle's Son begin very quickly, goes over to the pegs in front. Sokiola wasn't initially rushed out, but is now being let down to go to the lead, and he's going to slide forward, Sokiola, and take up the running. from Janelle's Son. The Fall Guy third at the moment, going up 3 wide is Wally Walton to go and sit without cover, and Mont Denver Gold is 3 back the inside. Then Country Ways, 6 metres to Western Light, and Mr. DG is at the rear. They're making their way around the home turn the first time, and the favourite Sokiola was able to lead and lead fairly comfortably. In second position, Wally Walton. Janelle's Son will enjoy a nice trail on the pegs third. Then came the Fall Guy, 1 out 1 back. Next on the pegs is Mont Denver Gold. Country Ways is around it from Western Light, and Mr. DG is at the rear of the field. They've got 2 laps to travel, and the reigning Miracle Mile champion and a Bendigo and a Cranbourne Cup winner, Sokiola, as well as they head out of the straight. A Mildura Cup winner as well. He leads 2 metres to Wally Walton, who won this race a couple of years ago. He's obliged to sit without cover, but at this stage there's not a lot of pace in the race. And Janelle's Son, who's tucked away behind them, third on the comeback after a long injury. In fourth position was the Fall Guy. It gets a nice run, 1-1. Mont Denver Gold, the Hunter Cup winner from last year, is fifth, and last year's Geelong Cup winner, Country Ways, is off now. They were getting it too easy in front, so Country Ways looms up 3 wide, and he can get to second now with that much pace on. He should move around and go to a cosy spot, and Mr. DG takes off. The recent Cranbourne Cup winner moves up out 3 wide, and then back at the rear of the field is a Kilmore Cup winner in Western Light. Lead time 1:14.8 as they hit off the back. About 1,300 left to travel, and now Mr. DG moved up to sit on the outside of Sokiola, who really has had a pretty good run. In the trailing position, Janelle's Son on the inside of Country Ways, who's now 1 out 1 back. And then Mont Denver Gold 3 back the inside from Wally Walton. The Fall Guy second last, and Western Light at the rear. 30.2 the first quarter, and Sokiola leads. He certainly didn't look as if he was going that quickly, and with a circuit left to travel, he's 2 metres in front. Mr. DG in second, and third Janelle's Son. Fourth as they head out of the straight is Country Ways. Mont Denver Gold 3 back the inside, and then came Wally Walton. Back second last is the Fall Guy, and Western Light at the rear at the 800. They go to the back the final time, and Sokiola is 3 metres clear. In second position was Mr. DG. On the inside third, Janelle's Son as they head to the back, and on its outside Country Ways. They slowed down for that second quarter, and it was 32.7, and down the back Sokiola led 3 metres now to Mr. DG, Janelle's Son, and then came the Fall Guy, Mont Denver Gold. It's only really going to be a sprint from about the 400, and Sokiola is 2 metres in front of Mr. DG. Janelle's Son third, Country Ways fourth, and then Mont Denver Gold. 30.3 the third quarter, and Sokiola led by a metre. On the outside Mr. DG, and then Janelle's Son, Country Ways, and Mont Denver Gold. The sprint on now. Sokiola turned for home, just leading Mr. DG. To the outside Country Ways runs on. Sokiola led Mr. DG after it. Sokiola in front. Mr. DG can't get it, and here's another big one for Sokiola. Sokiola won it. Country Ways has run second, and Mr. DG third. Then came Mont Denver Gold, Wally Walton, Janelle's Son, Western Light, and the Fall Guy not far away. 27.3 the final quarter.
And Sokiola chalks up another victory. Got out to $1.80 and $1.10, not a bad price. Country Ways a good second, and Mr. DG in third. They're all boxed at Cannington. We'll cross out to Craig Evans for his call of race number 1.
Realistically, Michael, you know, when Sokiola drew that marble and we had the various horses, certainly Mr. DG out wide, who was tipped to be the horse to provide the acid test. It did look like Sokiola would find the top, and from there be hard to run down. We saw that reflected in the sectionals where, gee, a 30.3 third quarter. We don't see that too often in the silk department, and when that was the case, the 27.3 quarter just put paid to them. Full credit to Lance Justice again. He just keeps turning this horse out in fantastic fashion, and win 52 coming up there for Lance and Colin Croft. That takes the horse's earnings past 850,000. An outstanding job, as you said there, from Blake Fitzpatrick from the 8 marble to get around, lob into the 1-1, and then run second with this horse. Look, he was pulling ground, Country Ways. I think we've seen that this horse is a genuine contender with the right trip in this silk department. I'd love to see him come back for a race like the Ballarat Cup, and we know that he has the standing start ability. He was very luckless, to say the least, in the Hunter Cup last year when knocked down, suggesting that he can certainly go forward to a race like that. And when Mr. DG gets some luck in his races, well, he's certainly overdue to find another win there again. The other horse that certainly caught my eye, Mick, was Montenver Gold, charging home late as well. Bit of a sign that, again, he's not a spent force, as you see your dividends for Kennington there, 2, 6 and 1 up on your screen. So again,